But the example of these 3 eggs clearly shows their age depending on their position in the water. And here's an easy way for you to quickly peel the boiled egg. Break the shell from 2 opposite ends and roll the egg a little on a hard surface. Now the shell will come off in just a couple of light movements. Well, if you plan on cutting the egg for a salad, then just cut it in 2 halves with a knife, pick up the egg with the spoon. It's a matter of a couple of seconds. Now we'll need a large onion ring and a bell pepper ring. Put them in a frying pan and pour an egg in the center of each ring. As you can see, the eggs do not spread in front of each form. Fry until tender and serve garnished with herbs. Such a beautiful and delicious breakfast. But this life hack is not only suitable for vegetables. Simply remove the inner part of a piece of bread, melt the butter in the frying pan, put the bread and pour the egg into the center. As soon as it grabs one side, just turn the egg over the toast over. In just a couple of minutes, such an unusual breakfast is ready. How delicious, is it? Besides, the yolk remains liquid, just how I like it. Now we need to separate the egg white from the yolk. Add a pinch of salt. Beat it with the mixture in dense peaks. Half of this delicate foam will be placed in a steel pan. Put the yolk on top and cover it with remains of protein foam. Fry one side and then turn it over. Just 2 minutes in the frying pan and our incredible tendery, airy egg is ready. I made a small burger out of it. Here's how it looks in the cut. For this life hack, we will cut an ordinary sausage into 2 halves. Then, we will make a shallow incisions throughout the entire length from a ring from it and fix the ends with the toothpick for reliability. We will place our rings in the frying pan and of course, we'll pour an egg into the center. This is not just an unusual breakfast, but the real flower arrangement. And if you absolutely have no time to cook something in the morning, an omelet in a glass will come to the rescue. Break an egg into the glass, add milk, whisk it with a fork, put the glass in the microwave, and run it for 2 minutes at maximum power. Voila! Delicious, simple, and most importantly, a quick omelet is ready. By the way, you can also cook a poached egg in the microwave. Break the egg into the glass and pour a small amount of water. Cover the glass with the saucer so that the water does not evaporate from the glass. A couple of minutes, and the egg boiled to the required degree. And the yolk remained liquid. Let's try something more interesting. Chop the red cabbage, then separate the egg white from the yolk and add purple cabbage juice filtered through cheesecloth to it. Stir and add a little lemon juice to make the shade more pink. Now pour the resulting substance into a frying pan and when it seizes, pour out another egg white. We put the yolks on top so that we get a resemblance of the yin-yang symbol. Thus, we get a truly balanced breakfast, unusual, healthy, and most importantly, delicious. Now, we need a hard-boiled egg. It should still be hot. Let's put it in this form, which we made from a sheet of cardboard and several rubber bands. Press down on top with the wooden stick and fasten the other end of it also so with the help of elastic bands. In this form, we'll leave the egg to cool, which will allow it to retain the shape of set by the wooden stick. It looks like an egg with a dent, but now you will see it in a different section. We need a glass vessel in the shape of a cylinder. Look, the egg looks just like a balloon. Oh, and this refraction of light? Okay, let's be serious. Let's put this plastic plate on top, toilet paper tube, and the egg on top. Now, knock it over, and the egg falls exactly into it. Now, 3 eggs. How about 5? Easy? All 5 eggs fall right in the water. This time, we will use boiled eggs, hard-boiled and peeled from the shell. Boil water in a kettle. Be careful with the boiling water. Pour it into a bottle. And when it heats up, pour it into a bowl. Now, let's put the egg on top of the neck and just watch the wonders of physics. The egg literally pulls in. Did you hear that? Let's look again from the close angle. The egg goes in the bottle. The same trick can be done with the burning piece of paper. The fire will burn all the oxygen inside and the egg will be drawn inside even faster. For the next experiment, I got this aquarium. How's the view? Fill the aquarium with water almost to the edge. And now, we break the raw egg inside. It immediately goes to the bottom, but it's not as simple as that. Using our fingers, we create a funnel in the water and the white egg makes it visible. Just look, it's a real egg tornado. And in the center of the storm, of course, is the yolk, which does not even think of spreading, unlike egg white, which particles have already spread throughout the aquarium. For the next experiment, we'll need an empty shell, but first, I'll show you how to make it. To begin with, you will need 2 small holes on opposite side of the egg. Now, let's take a plastic bottle and make a hole in the bottom. Fill it with water, which immediately begins to flow through the hole. But for now, we'll plug it with the finger. We fix the prepared egg on the neck of the bottom of the clay. And now you remove the finger from the bottom of the bottle and watch how the pressure will put out the entire contents of the egg, like this. Rinse the shell in water and to remove the remaining moisture, blow into one of the holes. Now, put the shell in a glass container filled with vinegar. Under its influence, calcium, which the most part of the shell consists of, dissolves. However, the inner membrane will remain intact. After 1 or 2 days, we will remove the membrane from the vinegar. Rinse it thoroughly to get rid of the precipitation. Now, dry with the hair dryer to remove all excess moisture. Inflate the membrane so that it returns to its original egg shape. And just look! Now we have a rubber egg. It is elastic and it bounces well off surfaces, just like a real ball. In this experiment, we're working with chemicals, so let's not forget about our protective equipment. Let's take an empty egg, as in the last experiment, as well as alkaline pipe cleaner, water, and aluminum. We dissolve the alkali in the water and add aluminum to start the chemical reaction. When the hydrogen vapor starts coming out of the neck of the bottle, we will plug it with our empty egg so that they accumulate inside the shell. Now, we will install the shell on a stand and ignite the gas that comes out through the hole. But do not repeat such experiment at home. It's very dangerous. Meanwhile, our shell explodes! Look! Let's look at that again in slow motion. Wow! What a powerful explosion! Don't try this at home. Well, at the end, we will conduct a small crash test of an ordinary chicken egg. We will fix the egg on 2 coils of duct tape and gradually put barbells weighing 3.2 kilograms on top. Let's see how much of that it can withstand. 3 kilograms, 6 kilograms, 9 kilograms. Wow! I didn't think it could withstand so much. 12.8 kilograms. Meanwhile, the weight is as much as 16 kilograms. $19 kilograms turned out to be an unbearable burden for our egg. It turns out The maximum load that an egg can withstand is somewhere between 16 and 19 kilograms.